Am I the only one who still believes in the metaverse as a concept? At least, like, as a technology that might really be worthwhile of using. I think that Meta, the company, of course, really distorted people's views of the appeal of the metaverse. Because that I remember that first trailer of how Meta envisions the metaverse was like, wow, this does seem interesting, but I mean, we don't have this technology. We can't go to a whole new world and experience the things exactly the same way as we experience in the same world. But I still think that having a virtual world that in which we can do the things that we do in real life, and we can meet people and we can experience sensations, emotions, and everything, I think that is still interesting. And I think that is still appealing, at least for me. I am a very big fan of that movie. I still didn't read the book, the Ready Player One, the movie by Spielberg. I remember that when I saw that movie, I was like, yeah, I would really, really like to be in a world like this. And even before, I used to watch Sword Art Online, and I was like, yeah, I really, I would really like to go to a world like this. It would be very interesting to just be lost in a world that is so much more interesting than the real world we have here, where it's all about politics and lies and wars and money. It would be so much more interesting if we could just resolve things with combats, and just, oh, I have a stronger sword. Oh no, I have a stronger sword. And oh, let's battle. That would be so much more interesting. So I think I still love the idea of the metaverse, and I hope people don't abandon it because, for example, we still don't have the virtual reality goggles in the mainstream. You know, we have Oculus Rift from Meta. We had a similar type of goggles from Apple. I think it was Apple Vision. Yeah, and that flopped massively. Kind of. I remember the reviews were very good, but I don't see anyone talking about it anymore, and I haven't seen anyone really talking about Oculus Rift that much. Even Meta is pouring more money into the Ray-Ban glasses, the the creepy glasses, the glasses of the creepy people. But yeah, I think that we still don't have that, but I still think that is a very interesting technology, and I would love to experience it. I think we're still years away from having that, and yeah, just hurry up. I would really love to live in an RPG. The new Elder Scrolls. It would be so good if we're just able to put some, smart, not smart, but virtual reality headset, and just be immersed in that world and be able to like run and punch and do everything, but controlling with our own body, with our own mind. I think that would be so good. But the thing is, you know people don't see right now the appeal of that. We don't have the technology to do that. And the company, for example, that is really pushing towards the virtual reality and the augmented reality is Meta, and it's highly people are highly suspicious of Meta because they are probably just going to try and steal our data. So I I would really love if we had another player in the game that had as much money as Meta and tried to do this, because that would be very interesting to start having a world where we have really a company trying to go towards the goal of creating a virtual reality world that in which we can be anything we want. I would love it to be a fantasy setting world, but I mean anything. I think that would really be the next generation of games. Has to have that. The next generation of consoles, I mean, has to have that. And yeah, I just hope it comes in the next 5 to 10 years, because it would be so much better to just you come home very tired, just put on your headset, you just go to another world, a fantasy world. I know it's kind of, maybe some people will say that's kind of childish. Just live in real life, and I agree, but I think it's in adulthood where we can really embrace this child inside of us. And this is one of the things that I've always wanted. I've always wanted to have this and to see the world, to see another world with my own eyes. That would be so good. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys are you guys still interested in virtual reality or in the metaverse as a concept? Not the way that Meta executed it, of course, but just the first trailer, the first trailer that Meta released for the metaverse. That does seem interesting, and yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. See you guys in another video.